Hi, I'm Danny.
And I'm Si. Welcome to Business in a Brew, a podcast dedicated to all things business with the occasional cuppa.
We take a business story, theory, or something we just want to chat about and give it a dusting of our own special personality and sense of humour, combined with our experience and knowledge. We're both business graduates and have run our own businesses for many years. We can't wait for you to listen. Hello!
Hello.
My turn.
Hello.
Right. We're doing a thing called Juicero. And I had to Google how to say it, and it broke it down phonetically for me. Because, and this is not what this episode is about, but like the word juice has a split digraph in it. It's actually a split trigraph.
Oh.
But then when you...
Can you explain that?
Yeah. So the UI... No, because I can't do what I'm talking about. The UI sound in the word build isn't
boiled.
No, it's B.
Yeah.
An I sound.
Yeah.
So if you're taking the half of the word, the E, R, and the O to become aero, that would mean the first half of the word is jick. So it would be jick-aero. But it's not. It's still pronounced juicero. And that really frustrated me in the middle of the night last night when I was thinking about it.
But it's related to juice.
It's related to juice, yeah.
Right.
But then why would you pronounce it juicero, not juicero?
Well, how about juicero?
Well,
Sorry.
Because you're taking the E and operating it. It's no longer. Do you know what?
Juicero. Juicero.
I'm just going to tell you the story of this company
okay.
that may or may not be pronounced.
Am I being a clever dick?
You're being a something, yeah.
Oh, I hate it when I'm like that.
No, I know. It's your personality. You can't help it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk to you about juice something. Juicero, 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 whatever. Doesn't really matter. This was a company founded in 2003.
Yeah.
And they raised $120 million from Google Ventures and others.
So this isn't a UK company, this is an American company. Yeah.
To create a Wi-Fi juicer. So you had to buy the proprietary juice pouches. And then you put them in the machine.
Not actual fruit.
Well, there was kind of fruit in it, yeah. And then you put them in the machine and scan the QR code, and the Wi-Fi juicer juiced for you and gave you juice.
From a packet that you had to buy?
Yeah. But if you had no Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi had gone down. No juice for you. So it turned into a bit of a joke because, and I can't remember what newspaper it was, hang on, I got it written down somewhere. In April 2017, Bloomberg News published an article that's what killed the company. They discovered that you didn't need a $400 machine to squeeze your juice bags. And would you like to know how they proved that this was true?
Yes.
Two of their reporters took a Juicero pack each, ignored the machine, and squeezed it by hand. The result being exactly the same juice with exactly the same yield, actually sometimes slightly more, and faster output. So sometimes the machine squeezed less than the human hand. And it was making me laugh because it's a really stupid example of someone inventing something for the sake of inventing something without actually going, do I actually need the Wi-Fi to squeeze my juice?
Just go back to the figures at the beginning. How much was invested in it?
$120 million.
So they went to investors with this as a great idea?
Yes.
And how much was the company actually worth then at that point?
Well, nothing at the moment.
Not what it was given.
Well, so when you look at all the costs, so the machine was $399.
Yeah.
And the juice packs between $5 and $7 each.
And how much did they yield each one of these juice packs?
Did it give me the exact number? I just know that it was more by hand. They didn't give me an exact...
Was it a glassful? Was it like a litre or a quart, gallon, whatever?
Do you know, I knew I saw that somewhere. I'm pretty sure it was a glassful. It was a glassful. So it wasn't much.
Oh my God. So basically it's like your own juice shop, paying juice shop rates for something you could actually
way more than that.
Out.
The cost of a glass of juice would have been $12. By the time you paid for the machine, the packs, and all the stuff that goes with it, not to mention your Wi-Fi costs.
That's insane. The insanity of the investors to put in and not actually really understand what they were buying into.
And there were so many problems with it. So if you didn't have Wi-Fi, it didn't work, for a start. The packs could expire digitally but not physically.
I thought you were going to say explode.
No. So if your QR code on the pack had expired, so a digital expiration date,
it wouldn't dispense?
It wouldn't. It refused to juice it because it claimed it was out of date, even though it wasn't out of date. It's just the QR code had gone out of date. So you then had packs you couldn't squeeze.
But you could squeeze by hand.
Well, yeah, you could squeeze by hand, yeah. You could only buy them from then.
This is insanity.
So it's like razor blade cartridges for a Gillette, but for Wi-Fi juicer. So the total investment was 120 million. At its peak valuation, it was valued at $270 million. I don't know where people get these stupid ideas from.
How many people bought them?
Well, I don't know how many people bought them because they don't exist anymore. They went bust.
No, but it would be interesting to know.
I mean, you know what kind of people bought them.
Idiots.
Yes, the people who wanted to put it on the gram, and they shut down in 2017. It was just it solved a problem that never existed in the first place. It didn't really
solve a problem, though, did it? You know, there's a thing that human beings try to solve problems, and in doing so, create more problems.
That is an accurate statement.
It is.
It
definitely is.
You've seen those ones that you get in France when you ask for a orange pressé.
Yes.
Perfectly sustainable. Little metal thing. Squeeze it through. Lovely job.
Yeah.
I had apple pressé the other day. It was really nice, but I did have to water it down. It was quite sharp.
Okay.
I'd never had apple pressed juice before.
Yeah.
But my point is...
But a juicer that doesn't actually juice, but squeezes it from a bag that's already been produced, it's like...
It's weird. It's just weird. But they didn't do any field testing with consumers before launch. The idea stayed inside Silicon Valley, and they just all went, "Yeah, that seems like a great idea. Let's make some expensive juice."
Yeah, because I don't touch real fruit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those people probably didn't touch real fruit, to be fair.
Oh my God.
I know. Oh, it was quite funny. I found a sentence that said somewhere, "You can't premium price nonsense."
Fantastic.
That really made me laugh. Wow. And it's not like they weren't trying to be bad. They weren't trying to be, we're going to invent this and scam everyone out of their money.
But how do you know they weren't?
I don't know. But I think someone genuinely thought this was a clever idea.
But a whole queue of people basically were like, "Oh yeah, what a great idea!" So
they
Emperor's New Clothes thing going on.
A bit like that, yeah.
Wow.
The Harvard Business Review called it a masterclass in misaligned innovation.
Yeah. Focus on the wrong area there.
Even Google Ventures, who backed it, later admitted the due diligence should have been simpler. Try squeezing the pack by hand. But it made me laugh, and it sent me down a really, really long rabbit hole of things that went badly. Ideas that should never have been invented.
Yeah. Right.
Microsoft, 2003, the iLoo. Yes. A Wi-Fi enabled portable toilet that let you surf the web while using the toilet.
Right.
So there was a plasma screen above the toilet paper dispenser and a waterproof keyboard.
So that's assuming that the dispenser is in front of you and not behind you.
Well, yeah, because there's nothing worse than that. When it's right and you have to twist right round to try and... God, neck cramp with it.
Wow. Did it flush the toilet as well?
No, it didn't.
It didn't flush the toilet.
It didn't do anything useful. Yeah. So, yeah, weirdly they didn't. They retracted it and pretended it was a hoax. It wasn't a hoax.
I think that's a great idea. Bring out your crappy invention on April the 1st, and then you can say, it was just...
If it goes badly, you can go, bit of a joke. I think I told you about this before, the pet rock. The pet rock, so a rock in a box, sold as a low-maintenance pet, was supposed to be a joke about consumerism, and it sold 1.5 million in 6 months and made the inventor... No,
Was it a rock with boggly eyes on it? Googly eyes?
Yes, it was a rock with googly eyes in a box.
Why have you got that look on your face?
Shut up. I buy stupid stuff all the time.
You bought me a worry worm. Now the worry worm.
I was concerned you were worrying about things.
The worry worm has actually served its purpose. Well, it continues to serve its purpose.
There's things like that. Sometimes you just want something nice to make you feel a bit better. Like this person's thinking
I carry it around with me everywhere.
Oh, well, it's because you worry too much. My other favourite, the egg cuber. Turns your hard-boiled eggs into cubes for easy stacking. At which point do you need to stack your hard-boiled eggs? Literally. And actually, surely it's more fun trying to build up... Gosh, I freaking hope so. Trying to build a pyramid out of them. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why you'd want to cube your hard-boiled eggs.
The novelty, that's why.
True.
That's the only purpose.
The Amazon Fire Phone. I don't remember this. This was 2014. Amazon's first smartphone with 3D dynamic perspective and built-in Amazon shopping shortcuts. They invested $170 million in it, and it was discontinued within the year.
I don't get it.
What do you mean you don't get it?
Amazon Fire Phone,
Basically, it was a phone to make you buy more stuff.
I mean, I've got an Amazon Fire TV.
I've got an Amazon Fire tablet. I don't know why the phone didn't work. I think that's not funny. That's just...
No, that's just slightly bizarre.
What I also don't understand, I wouldn't have said this was a failure. The Segway. The pitch for the Segway was the most revolutionary transportation device since the car.
Yeah. I saw someone who spelt Segway in a sentence.
Oh, no, they did not.
Nice Segway. And they spelt it
the
way you spell
Segway.
The machine. Yeah. Not the actual... That was
a really bad impression of the machine.
Because I thought that was a genius name.
Did you?
Yeah, when it first came out. Because my commercial radio background.
Yes.
Of course, the original word. And I'd never heard it until I joined commercial radio and thought, oh, that's beautiful. You know, link,
you would think a word
the tenuous link from one subject to another.
Exactly.
But the link from one place to another via a segue was like, oh my God, as soon as I saw it, I thought, I've got to buy one of these.
Please tell me you didn't.
Looked up online, I think they were £2,500. And there was only one distributor in the UK. I just remember thinking, oh, that's revolutionary. People are going to buy these. And then, of course, the government said no personal transport devices allowed on the road.
Yes.
I thought, well, that's going to be great for people who own a lot of land.
Also, I know it's a
bit of a side story, but then, of course, it would be perfect now.
No, you'd look like a knob.
You still look like a knob.
You would 100%, and I had to say that. I'm sorry, please don't ever. It's like that time you told me you wanted to buy an electric bicycle, and I think you just look like a knob.
Yeah, but it just looks like a normal bicycle.
Well, it doesn't, though, does it? Everyone can tell it's an electric bike.
No, well, not. One of those rode past me on a mountain once, and I was grafting my guts out to go up this mountain.
Yeah, but didn't you feel that sense of achievement when you got to the top?
Yes, exactly. And this bloke just cycled past, barely touching the pedals.
Which mountain was it?
And I was just about to pop my third energy gel.
Which mountain was it?
Mont Ventoux. Yeah.
Did you go up that 3 times?
6 times in total. Anyway, move on.
Sorry. The coffee Joule, but Joule spelled Joule, was a $150 titanium stone to keep your coffee warm by sitting in the mug. Unfortunately, It didn't actually keep the coffee hot for very long. And you couldn't clean it.
And how did you heat it up?
Well, I think the stone reacted with the heat to keep the heat.
Oh, because it's so light.
But didn't work.
Yes. The molecules, yes.
The problem wasn't heat loss, it was people getting distracted not finishing their drink. It's fair enough, yeah. The Smarty Ring, a Bluetooth connected ring that shows texts, emails, phones and alerts.
On a little screen?
On a tiny little screen. Which did fail in 2013, but now we have smartphones, so I feel like...
We also have smart rings still.
Well, that's true. But
they don't have a little tiny screen on them. Yeah, but
the battery life is 24 hours.
First time you go and smack that against the corner of a table.
You'd be so pissed off, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, I was going to say about Google Glass, but I've got a whole episode about that, so I'm not going to spoil the fun.
Oh, can't wait.
Thanks. Crystal Pepsi in 1992, a clear, pure cola. Pepsi with no caramel colouring.
Wow.
Apparently there wasn't much flavour in it, so it got pulled within a year. I know, it's ridiculous.
Surely they could have just replaced it. Replace the flavour.
Oh, right. This has to be one of my favourites. What? Smart socks. Fitness socks that track your steps, cadence and running technique. $199 a pair.
Really?
Do you want to guess what the issue was with smart socks?
They ran off before you could put them on.
No. They broke in the wash. Because, as we all know, electronics in the wash is not a great combination.
Oh, God.
Oh, I've got another one. This is weird.
Oh, jeez.
The happy fork. A fork that vibrates when you eat too fast to promote mindfulness.
How does it know?
I don't know. The movement from I don't know. It's a psychic fork. But apparently nobody wanted to be told off by their cutlery. Because if your partner's going, should you really be eating that? Isn't enough. Now your fork's having a go at you. Cost $99 for a vibrating fork.
Did it break when it went in the dishwasher?
Do you know? I don't actually know. Is there? I don't like that one either. I like the way I read these and go, don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter peak in 2009, a handheld device only for checking Twitter before smartphones made it pointless. Like a pager, but for Twitter. Ooh, Heinz did purple ketchup. What's that about?
Was that not a special occasion thing, like a limited edition?
It was a kid's squirt purple ketchup. Sounds gross.
Was it not it was a Halloween thing, wasn't it?
I don't know. It didn't say it was. It just says Heinz Easy Squirt Purple Ketchup for kids. QCat, a physical barcode scanner for your PC to visit websites. Shut down when everyone realised you could just type URLs.
Wow, that's the juicer, directly.
Oh yeah, I could just type that in instead of scanning. Oh, it just makes me laugh. The amount of things people create without really thinking it through.
No.
So no one thought with a pair of smart socks you'd need to wash them because you'd just be running in them.
All you need is a bunch of gullible investors with more money than...
A really good sense.
Yeah.
Pitch deck, a really shiny pitch deck. Something you should use the word disrupt because people love that. Innovative.
Yeah.
You know, use some big words, a really shiny pitch deck and a bunch of gullible people. Nice. Yeah.
KPIs.
Maybe use a couple of those rocket emojis that ChatGPT loves because that shows it's going to take off.
Brilliant.
See what I did there? So, yeah, that Juicero amused Juicero. Oh, do you know what? The juice thing amused me because you could squeeze it by hand, and then I fell down this rabbit hole of other stupid things that people had invented, and I just love it.
And you could. You've got another 15 pages there.
It's not quite that bad. But people spend money on this stuff.
Yeah, no, they do.
Somewhere went clear cola. That's what we
I'll
need.
let other people be early adopters of that stuff.
What, and then see how
That's
crap
why
it
I
is?
don't early adopt.
Really?
Yeah.
Despite the fact that you were one of the first ones on the website checking out the Segway.
Yeah.
And by the way, it was $5,000.
I was only looking.
You totally would have bought one. You're totally that knob who'd be wandering around town on a Segway.
Totally that knob?
Yeah, sorry.
Great.
I apologise.
Trigger alert.
We should invent something and then get lots of investment for it.
We'll do an entire episode on an invention.
Tell you what, we'll get really drunk and come up with ideas for inventions.
You know we don't need to be really drunk to do that.
I know you once came up with an invention when you were really drunk.
Oh, God.
You were going to sew pockets into something and keep pickles in them.
The pickle pocket.
Yeah, the pickle pocket. I can't say it.
Yeah.
The pickle pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know why, though. I can't remember why you were keeping pickles in a pocket.
Well, it's because you never know when you're going to be at the pub and have a pork product at the pub, like a pork pie, and a pickle goes with a pork pie.
Do you mean a physical pickle, like a green thing, or do you mean pickle like Branston's?
I don't mean like as big as a gherkin. I mean like a Cornish.
Like a mini pickle. Yeah. What happens if you had two pork products and you'd already spent your pickle on the first one?
You'd need to go prepared with more
multiple pickle pockets.
Multiple pickle pocket ownership would be recommended.
You're a license.
Come on.
You can't reuse your pickle pocket.
The money prints itself.
We're not doing your invention. We'll come up with another one.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you for coming.
Thanks for supporting us by downloading and listening to this episode.
And a massive thank you also to Dolly, Emily, Nat and Lewis and the BTD Studios for all your expertise in bringing our podcasting dream to reality.
We'd love it if you commented on this episode, as we'd really like to know what you think and what you might like us to cover in future episodes.
And we'll see you on the next one.